Hello everyone, my name is Fertilance and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like my content, please do consider subscribing. Leave a like on the video, I would really appreciate that. Also, leave any feedback or suggestions that you may have in the comment section below. And also, I wanted to say sorry for the delay in the uploads because as I mentioned in my previous videos, if you guys watched it, was that I'm moving. I'm just getting into a new place now, just starting to settle in. So please do bear with me. I do want to get back to regular uploads. So hopefully I will be a little bit more consistent coming in the future. And with that, let's jump in to today's video. So the topic that I want to talk about today is, well, recent disgusting behavior that we've noticed from Activision. And it's not that it's surprising at this point, but it's disheartening to see a company like Activision behaving the way they do and treats its employees the way it does. It doesn't come as a surprise, like I said. Activision yet again let go of about 50 people, gave, from what I've heard in the news, each of them about $200 in gift cards. I'm pretty sure no severance or anything like that would be given to any of them, and just laid off, especially when the company is showing record profits. Yet again, it's a failure of a capitalist society where unwanted, hard-working labor is let go for a quick buck. And it's absolutely disheartening to see that this is something that goes on quite regularly in the gaming industry. And on top of everything, now this is cherry on top, and it pisses me off so much. On top of everything, CEO of Activision, Bobby Kotick, gave himself a $200 million bonus paycheck for these record profits. I mean, can you believe that? I mean, is this something that's acceptable? I mean, these people are actual wolves in sheepskin. I mean, imagine, and it's not because the company is showing record profits because of Activision pumping out like amazing games or anything like that. Oh no. It's not that at all. It's simply because we're in a pandemic. For the past 1 year, everyone's at home. So the only form of entertainment that people can actually enjoy is gaming. I mean, cinemas are closed, you can't go there, you can't really travel much. Obviously, all of those things considered, you wonder. It's not that hard to imagine as to why companies are showing record profits at this point. So Activision, just like any other gaming company at this point, is showing the fact that they've made a lot of money. And Bobby Kotick is gonna take all the praise for making the company go through such hard times and giving himself a paycheck of $200 million bonus pay. I mean, I think in the articles it mentioned some sort of back pay included in there for previous year's performance. I mean, it is BS, guys. It is BS. Don't believe it for 1 second that executives in companies like EA and Activision, people like Bobby Kotick, are actually there to make the gaming industry better. Or they give a damn about the developers or the people working under them. No, they don't. Trust me, I work in a company where they don't give a rat's behind for what you do or how hardworking you are. All they care about is the bottom line. The day you're unwanted, you are let go of. Trust me. And that's what it's all about. So, I mean, with the $200 million, honestly, Bobby, you could have just given $50 million away to your employees through hard times. I mean, how much of a hurt would it be for you to share some of that money out? Right? But no, why would they? I mean, the rich want to get richer and they will, so there's no doubt about it. It's just that it pains me to see that this happens on a regular basis in the gaming industry, the industry that I'm very close to. I game a lot. I follow the news that's related to gaming and everything. So it is quite disappointing when you hear stories like these, which unfortunately are very common. I mean, if you follow channels like Jim Sterling, I think he does a very good job of bringing these people into limelight and their behavior. I mean, he brings out a lot of other allegations as well, like sexual assault, abuse, and stuff like that that goes on within these companies. I think Riot Games is pretty big on this stuff. A lot of abuse allegations in there. Ubisoft, Activision, EA, and on top of that, these major paydays that the executives in these companies take for themselves. It's just despicable behavior. It's disgusting. And do you think they will change? No, they won't change. You know why they won't change? The reason why they won't change is because there are players out there, and it really pains me to say this, but there are players out there who will pay them an arm and a leg to get these dumb games every year. Who will pay for these stupid pachinko machine cards and these gambling mechanisms put into games. They will pay for this stuff, and as long as there's idiots like us who would do it, who would pay them for this stuff, they'll keep on gouging us for it. And devils like Satan, like Bobby Kotick, is gonna continue to take millions upon millions of dollars in payouts for themselves for showing record profits, for showing how much hard work they've put in. Oh my god, like, I mean, deserving of this money that they get. Absolutely deplorable condition. And the people who actually spend time in developing the games that you and I play, that you and I love, that you and I spend time on, those developers get crap. Nada. Nothing. So incredibly disappointing situation. This news story was something that I saw a couple of days ago. I saw Angry Joe talk about it in his weekly news. Also Rich of Review Tech USA, and a couple of others. I think Yongye also brought this topic up, so I wanted to give my 2 cents on it. And I mean, if nothing else, like, my words can't be said better than what those guys have already reflected upon. The only thing I will say is, please guys, as gamers, as players, we have to voice our opinion. We know that we're a strong community, right? We will show our distaste when there is something we don't like, right? We will make these companies bend to our will when there is something that is being done that we don't like, right? We've seen that happen in the past. We can make it happen again. We just have to have some perseverance. And we have to have the sheer willpower behind getting a movement going and saying, no, we will not accept this. You need to be more fair to the people who develop these games for us. You need to pay them fairly. You need to treat them fairly. You need to give them proper employment, not just have them on contract positions. You can't just fire them. Give them benefits, healthcare, all of those things, because some of these people have been working there for years upon years with God knows how much income, God knows what bonus structure, if any benefits, any insurances, any health coverage, anything at all. God knows if there's anything like that there. I'm hoping at some point maybe Jim Sterling or Jason Schreier or any of these guys who actually do good job when it comes to journalism, though apart from that, I don't like journalism itself as a field itself, especially because a lot of people in it aren't really that honest. But the practices that these companies have, companies like Ubisoft, Activision, EA, they are despicable, disappointing, heartbreaking, and you wonder if they're even human beings. You know, you hear those conspiracy theories about lizard people having human skins on, no human emotions, no soul, like soulless beings. That's exactly what these companies are like. I don't know if you guys heard about those surprise mechanics that the Activision or the EA representative brought up in that hearing in Europe. I think it was in England or in Germany. I think it was in England maybe. And when one of the people in the parliament brought up, or in the Senate brought up that you know, people say that you have gambling mechanics in your games in regards to loot boxes and stuff, and they're like, no, there's surprise mechanics, like Kinder eggs, like the chocolate. You know, you open it up and you get a surprise. Yeah, right. Keep on saying that, keep on telling yourself, but you know what? They will not change. Not unless you change, not unless I change, not unless as we as gamers change. We stop giving them money, they will stop using these practices to, you know, gain these monetary advantages from us. I mean, at the same time, look at that. So EA, another company which is no better, honestly, they're just as bad as Activision, any other idiot company out there trying to do this to gamers. You know, out there trying to make the lives of both the employees and players worse at the same time. I mean, man, talk about burning a candle at both ends. Anyway, one player showed that if you wanted to get the best players in FIFA Ultimate Team, how much money would you have to spend? Or how much time and hours you'd have to put in to get a team equivalent to what you would actually want. And according to his calculations, the amount of money required, and I can't believe I have to say this number out loud, but the amount of money required to go through the spins, to go through the card selections and stuff, is £80,000. This is in Europe, England, pounds. In US, it's about $110,000. $110,000? 100K? For a digital good? Unbelievable, guys. Despicable behavior. Unbelievable. And if you said, you know what, no, of course, nobody's gonna be that dumb to spend that money. So how about I grind for it? How about I play? I put hours in. The number of days that would take you, the hours that would take you, would be 916 days. 24/7 play, 900 days plus. And then, only then, can you imagine to get this? Like, is that all your life is? 24/7? You're gonna sit and grind at a game just so that you can get the players that you want with the desired stats? Unbelievable, guys. Disgusting behavior. But I'm telling you, nobody can stop them unless you and I do something about it. Because the next thing they would want, apart from our money, and I swear to you this will happen, is that they will ask us to sell our own blood so that we can afford their games. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when will they do it. And my question to you is, why would we allow that as players? So my fellow gamers, please stop supporting these billionaire gaming hedge funds. Open your eyes and stop playing their flute. No pun intended. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.